Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Guerrero. Lets it fly to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Receivers are bunched together. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He's looking deep here. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, they've been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. To throw, it's Owens. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
In the red area, it's Wallace. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down here for this offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Guerrero. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Slides to avoid the big hit. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Arizona now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Using his legs, it's Wallace. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Owens. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The Natty Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They're going to run the option. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Ball handed off. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Guerrero. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Now they'll try the running play off left tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch him. Let's see if they can convert the point after. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Looks like one more play here before halftime. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. They try to get everybody on the same page here. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Defense is coming after him. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The key on the third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this can be.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. A handoff to the back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Guerrero. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. Arizona getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Back to pass. It's Guerrero looking for his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It makes this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense starts with a 1st and 5 after that penalty. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal off that loss. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Owens. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8.
Just keep churning these yards out. Playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal. But keep eating that clock.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Gonna run it. It's Martin. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, just so impressive. You know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical 3rd down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. with the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.